Hello. Welcome, welcome. It's Monday night. What's up? How's it going? Give you guys a few minutes to pop in. We're going to be talking about Archangel Razael tonight and all that fun stuff that he does. Whoop, there I am. All right, so I'm just going to share this out and then we can rock and roll. Those of you who are joining me, hello. Let me know how your Monday went. Hey, Morgan. Hello, hello. Kathy made it. Yay. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Get started in just a minute. Good old Archangel Razael. All right. All right, all right, all right. Here we are. Kathy made it. How was your weekend, everyone? Mine was very, very busy. Has everybody seen the weekly card reading that I posted yesterday? Hope so. If not, that's on this page. You can go check that out later. Hey, Sandy, how are you? How are you? I'll get started here in just a few minutes. I like to give everybody just a couple of minutes to hop in here. It's getting hot in here with the door shut. You're welcome, Morgan. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, so Archangel Razael. Has anyone ever heard of this archangel? Let me know. Let me know if you have or have not. Oh, there we go. I'm like, I'm on the wrong thing. Kathy, I don't remember what the card for Wednesday was. You'd have to go back and watch the video. I didn't say we had to turn the air conditioner on, but it is getting hot in here with the door closed. Like as soon as you close the door, it started getting hot. Yeah, Kathy, I didn't write them down. So without going back and like looking at it myself, I don't remember what the cards were. I just went with it. I pulled it and talked about it live there. So, and then put them away. So, just go back to that video and it's still there. You can rewatch it. It's only like 10 minutes long, I think. So, you can watch it as many times as you want. Hi, Brooke. We're just getting ready to get started here. I just like to give people a few minutes, you guys. I'm wearing this shirt. It says Mystic Bitch Tribe on it. And I forgot that I had this on, and I went to pick up my kids from school. I was like, oh shit, I'm wearing an inappropriate shirt for school. So I get out and I'm like walking in like this, like covering up the bad word. And the two ladies that watch the door, front door, they're teachers at the school, but they have kids that are in my oldest son's class, and so we kind of know each other outside of school too. Anyway, one of them had seen it before I covered it up, and so then they were making fun of me for walking in like holding on to this. They were like, nice shirt. Shut it. Thank you. Thanks, Morgan. It was I was in a shaman class and they made these shirts, and the back is really cool. It's got like, I can't really show it, but it's got like the tree of life and like a bunch of, it's just cool. It's cool. I actually like the back better than the front, but I kind of like want to wear it backwards, but that's uncomfortable. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Stick around at the end. I'm gonna do a special prayer that you guys can use to release patterns, release old patterns for with like in regards to money, romance, or self-worth. So stick around for that. I'm not doing readings tonight. Again, I am separating the two. So tonight we're just talking about Archangel Razael and all he does, and then doing our little prayer at the end. It's a meditation / prayer that you can use as much as you want to help release those old patterns. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me find my notes. Here we go. Okay, so Archangel Razael, his name means the secrets of God. He vibrates in a rainbow color, so kind of think about it like, well, it's rainbow, but like looking through light through a crystal, through like a clear crystal, how it makes those rainbows. That is what his little halo vibrates at. And he is described as a wise old wizard with angel wings. So think of Merlin or your favorite wizard and put giant angel wings on him, and there you go. So he is said to be so close to God that he writes down everything that God thinks or says. So he keeps track of everything that's going on. He's kind of the record keeper. He's the record keeper of ancient wisdom and secrets. So he kind of knows all that mystical stuff that we all want to know. The like, what's the point of life? What's the, you know, all the things that we all kind of ask here on earth. Razael knows all of those things. So he helps us practice our knowledge until it becomes second nature. So in other words, like our inner knowledge, okay, our higher, like connecting to our higher self. So the stuff that our higher self knows, he helps us get in touch with that and then learn it and then practice it until it becomes second nature for us. So work with him if you're trying to connect to kind of your higher self and like all those woo things that we like to know the answers to, but kind of boggle our minds a little bit. So he also sees each of our Akashic records. So because he's the record keeper, he can see all of our Akashic records. So people that like to work with the Akashic records, or if you want to work with your own Akashic record, Razael would be a good one to help guide you through that process. The other thing that he does is he helps us heal past life traumas and fears, as well as our current life memories and traumas and fears that keep us from moving forward with our life purpose. So a lot of us don't know this, but all of the patterns that we have are related to either a current life situation that happened to us that keeps us stuck where we're at, or it's related to a past life situation that we carry forward. Past life traumas and past life wounds and memories get kind of etched into our being, etched into our soul, and they usually are stuck in our chakras and stuff. So we just carry those forward, you guys. We package them up in our little bags and we take them with us from one life to another until we bring them out in the light and we heal them and release that karma and release those memories and those wounds from our soul. So that is very much a shamanic practice. So if you are wanting to heal those, work with the archangels, but also find yourself a shaman who, or someone who's been trained in shamanism that can help dig those out and heal those with you. I can do that for you. So if you're interested, I have trained as a shaman. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely hit me up with a message and we can talk it out. Kathy, the Akashic Records, it is AKAS, let me make sure I can't spell out loud, AKASHIC, Akashic Records. You can Google that and find out a lot about it, but I'll give you a brief rundown. Is basically there are records of each person has a record of everything, every moment, every breath, every thought, every experience, everything that you've ever experienced since your soul was created, which is usually many, many lifetimes. Back at its, we all have kind of an origin where we started, and here's a clue, we weren't humans and it's not this planet. So we all have a soul group that we belong to, and from someone else, from somewhere else. So it's kind of a deep conversation that gets real out there real fast, and a lot of people have a hard time accepting that one and latching onto that. But it's kind of an advanced student type topic. I don't want to get too far into it because, like I said, it gets real out there real fast. But Akashic Records basically is a record of everything you've ever done or thought or said or experienced, what's happened to you. And they're all kept in this giant library, mystic library. And you are welcome to go explore your own Akashic Records at any time. Everyone else is just protected from you unless you have permission to go explore them. So we can't just go peeking through each other's Akashic Records. Not allowed. Betsy, hello. First time, welcome. Well, Monday nights are all dedicated to learning about archangels and kind of other woo-woo things that come up during conversation. So welcome. Thanks for joining us. I make sure you like the page on desktop. It's over here. On laptop, I'm not 100%, or on your phone, I'm not 100% sure where it is because I don't really know, but it's there somewhere. But like the page and turn on those notifications so that you. I do free readings and stuff. I do a lot of stuff, but this is our Archangel night, so. Anyway, Kathy, I hope that kind of answered your question. Like I said, it's kind of a real deep in there topic, and it's hard to explain, but I hope that kind of explained it a little bit. So back on topic, Archangel Razael has access to all of our records, so he can help us with remembering past life memories, past life traumas. He's also the angel that's in charge of life review. And for those who have, hold on. Yeah, he's in charge of life reviews for people that have recently passed, but also can help us do hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Let me double check something because I think Yep. Nope. He does not do life reviews. That's the other angel. As I was saying it, I'm like, no, I don't think that's right. That's next week's angel. I was doing, forget the life review thing. That's for Jeremiah. He does that. Anyway, so the Akashic Records, he, still not the right angel, sorry. There we go. Goodness. Okay, so he can help us to undo past life vows that we might have taken. Those are vows of like poverty or chastity or self-sacrifice. Sometimes, you know, in another life, we, for whatever reason, make a vow of one of those things. And, you know, if we don't kind of cut those vows off, they can carry over and just keep going with us. So we can still in this life be playing out a vow of poverty or of chastity or self-sacrifice. So how that would play out is, you know, you're having money struggles like your whole life in this, and it just never seems to be easy. You know, you just or you have that feeling where as soon as you get money, you need to like kind of, oh, okay, let's give it away or spend it really fast. Because you took this vow of poverty in another life. And so now there's remnants of that. So when you get the money, you feel, your soul feels like, oh, no, we're not supposed to have that. So let's get rid of it. That's just an example of how like a past life vow might be playing out in your current situation. Tanya, welcome. Welcome. Okay. So now I am ready to share the prayer with you guys. It's prayer, meditation, whatever you want to call it. I will just go ahead and lead you through it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of let you all get into a sort of meditative state, somewhere quiet where you can kind of focus for it. It'll only take just a minute. And then I'll go ahead and say this, and then you guys can rewatch this if you need to, if you missed something or if you want to do it again or share it with somebody, it'll be here. So you guys kind of get yourself comfortable. I'll give you just a minute here. Hey, Stephanie, we're just getting ready to do the special prayer / meditation, whatever word you're comfortable with, to release old patterns with Archangel Razael. Just letting everybody kind of get comfortable and get ready. And then I'm going to go ahead and start here in just a minute. So Archangel Razael is here. These beautiful rainbows. I just expect him to pull out a wand and start being a wizard because that's what he looks like. He's laughing. Yeah, you know you do. All right, here we go. So, Archangel Razael. Okay, so prayer to undo past vows, meditation, whatever it is you're comfortable with. Dear Archangel Razael, I'm willing to sever all vows of poverty, self-sacrifice, and chastity. I ask that you help to undo all effects of those vows in all directions of time for everyone concerned. And so it is. That's it, you guys. There it was. So this prayer will normally undo all negative patterns surrounding money and romance, and usually result in increased self-esteem and feelings of self-worth. So there's that. That prayer is not mine. I got that from Doreen Virtue. back in the glory days when she was still talking about angels. She really doesn't anymore. Hi, Richie and Sonia. Stephanie, I'm so sorry you're sick. That's no fun. It's going around town though, so I'm like, no, not breathing. You're welcome, Morgan. I hope that helps you guys. So like I said, if you want to do it again, if you want to go back and feel like you weren't really kind of like ready or whatever, you can 100% go back and watch this again. I'll have it posted just as soon as I'm done. And you can share it with whoever, whoever might need it. So yeah, you just have to believe that what we said happened, and it will help. All right, everybody. So that is that for tonight. Does anyone have any questions? We've had a couple questions so far that were really good. Thank you, Kathy, and whoever else asked. Your name does rhyme with Gucci, doesn't it, Ruchi? All right. Oh, I see she spelled it that way. That's funny. Gucci. All right, kiddos. Well, if we don't have any questions or anything, I'm going to let y'all go and turn on a fan. It's getting hot in here. Might have to open a window. I was trying not to because it was cool in my house, but it's getting hot now, so might have to open the air. Let it in. Ruchi, are you asking me how my day was? You know how my day was. We've been talking all day. My day was amazing. I went, oh, you want me to share? Okay. So I went, I get it. Sorry. So I started off not so great. Like I woke up in a really pissy mood and just kind of feeling sorry for myself for a few things. And sorry, Richie, don't laugh at me. So anyway, I messaged Richie right away this morning and just was telling her, like, basically dumping on her a little bit. Apologize for that. Like, first thing I woke up and I was just pissy and needed to just vent. You know how that goes, right? So I vented to my friend Richie, and she started kind of telling me, told me right away that I need to go outside. And I was like, yeah, okay, I kind of knew that anyway. And then she told me to pull a card for myself, which I did. And it basically didn't say something about taking care of myself or something. And she's like, go outside. And I'm like, all right. So we have a park about, I don't know, 15 miles away from here. Like a national park, well, a park, whatever. And so I went out there, and there's this magical fairy door. I should post the video. There's a wall of rock, okay, which they have a trail on top of, and there's this little bridge that you go on top of, which is beautiful, and it's next to a river that we have here. And under that bridge, there is this magical little archway that is in the rock, and there is a staircase that they built. It's really steep. But you go down the staircase and you go through this magical, it always looks like a fairy door to me, but you go through this magical little archway in the rock and go down, and it takes you right next to the river. And there's a dam pretty much right in front of that. So it makes this beautiful little waterfall. Well, normally the water is kind of low, so you can walk out onto the dam quite a ways. Like a month ago, you could walk. It was so low you could walk almost all the way across the river, and the sandbars were huge, and like you could walk clear out in it. Well, today it was like right up next to you walk down the steps and there was probably about that much space, and then the river was there. So, and the rapids were going really hard today. And so it was so loud. Like once you got down there, you couldn't hear anything but water. Like it was just so loud. And I showed Ruchi, there's these two little caves, like indentations. They're not very deep, but you can go in them and sit in them and stuff. I'm always afraid to go in there just because I'm like, ooh, animals or bugs, right? Like I'm not a spider person, so. But so I didn't go in there, but I went and sat. There was a big rock that I went and sat on next to the river, and then partway through that, they were like, "Go put your feet in the water," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. That water's probably freezing because it just melted. I mean, it's not that long ago; it was frozen." So I went down there and I sat kind of as close as I could get without being in the mud, and I wanted to obey and take my shoes off and put them in, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So I stuck it. They're like, "Well, at least put your hand in," and I'm like, "Fine." So I stuck my hand in there, and it was really cold. Like my hand was in there for just a few seconds, and it was frozen. I was like, "See, it's freezing." But the hawks were circling over my head, and there were some geese, which we have a lot of geese around here. And then a fish like jumped. It was seriously probably this far away from me, and it jumped out of the, like where the kind of the waterfall was going together, and it jumped up and it scared the poop out of me. But yeah, I just sat there for a long time. And Ruchi had given me a few assignments that I did while I was sitting down there. So, and I had fully intended on going and actually hiking in the woods that were behind me, but ended up just sitting by the water the whole time. And then I went back up the steps through the archway up into the trees, and there's a bench made out of well, trees, I assume, like wood, at the top. And so I sat there for a little while so I could still see the water, but I was sort of up and away from it now, so it wasn't quite as loud. So I could hear like the forest noises, the birdies, and then I had a hawk that flew over my head. She was really close, and then kind of looked like she was going to land in a tree sort of right above me. And then she didn't. She kind of changed direction and flew right in front of me, but really close enough that we kind of locked eyes. It was sort of an intense moment. I started kind of crying because I was like, wow, what the hell? But I just told her, thank you for gracing me with your presence. But that was cool. So I had a lot of animal friends kind of hanging out with me today. But the tree friends are just waking up around here. They're still pretty sleepy. They don't really have many buds or leaves or anything yet, so we're waiting for them to wake up. But it was amazing. So that was really great. And then kind of just ran around the rest of the day. So it's been a busy one, but it was good. So I was glad that I dumped on Ruchi, even though I felt bad about doing it. But the guidance was good, and ended up being a good day. So good. I have a butterfly flying at my window right now. A little butterfly. All the animals want to play today. All right, kids. Well, that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm starting to sweat, so I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna go take a bath. I figured I'm self-caring myself today, so I might as well keep up the good fun. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your Monday, and let's make it a great week. Somebody asked about the meditation, how long it'll take. I mean, honestly, the patterns should stop happening. Okay, here's the deal about the meditation, you guys. You also have to work on your mindset, okay? So Razael will clear out the past patterns and the past vows that we might have taken, but we can subconsciously still pick those things back up because we're kind of in that pattern, right? So we have to work on the way we think about money or love or self-sacrifice, whatever it is that you needed help with. So you have to work on your mindset on that. Again, not always something you can do alone. You can. You just have to choose joy, be in gratitude, find the beauty in everything. I think I did a live stream on that in my group last week. But yeah, it's all about mindset though, for your current reality, and that will help you from picking those habits back up and staying in your comfort zone, because that's where you're comfortable, because that's what you've known for this lifetime and probably many before it. So anyway, we can talk more about that another time, but if that's something you want to have help with, again, I can help you do that as well. But it's up to you. You just have to, and so it is, believe that it was done, and believe that it is so, and work on your mindset, guys. So, all right, I'm going to leave you with that. You guys have a great Wish Your Monday, and I will probably talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye.